recording. Does it say it for y'all?
Yeah.
Yep,
All
we're
right,
good. We're
cool.
good.
All right. I'm not sure how y'all want to do this. I'd say just go one by one. We all analyze a paper. That's probably the best way.
I say we'd start like one person's essay. We all look at it and like give input, and then we go to the next essay.
Yeah, that's probably the best. I
Start
guess
with mine if y'all want. Mine is in no way complete. I don't even have a conclusion on mine, so
Neither do I. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
all good. That's what
I guess we would just like compare it to the rubric on Perceptive, which is like,
yeah,
it was kind of vague, so it was kind of hard to write this paper. But yeah, we could just kind of use that.
Yeah, I already went through most of them and like a couple comments on each of them, but going over it as a whole, very good.
Yeah. All right, let me see. It's the discussion. Josh. Okay. Academic freedom. Yeah, that's what I did mine on too, bro.
I didn't have time to go to one of the...
Not at all. They're always at the worst times. It's like middle of the day.
Yep.
I can't go to that.
I had to like go to one of the like last minute ones. I was like, oh my God, like I have to get this done. So
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I got mine
So
open to make comments.
One thing, like especially on the rubric, it was like talk about environmental change or Aggie values. And when I had to email her because I was confused. Is like if you're writing about like academic freedom, I think she wanted you to talk more about Aggie values, but I don't think it really mattered. That was just because it's kind of hard to relate environmental change and academic freedom.
Yeah,
at least that's what I had. But
my last paragraph is where I talked about the A&M stuff with the core values.
Yeah, that's good. I also like I didn't like, especially in my paper, like I didn't relate it that much to Texas A&M other than just saying I think Texas A&M should like respect it.
Yeah,
so I like how you like specifically use data from A&M too. Like that's good.
I think what I did, sorry, I think what I did for like trying to relate it to A&M and then also like something about the environment was that I talked about like how they should allow like people to research on like topics that could affect like the environment, like I think that was like the only way I tried to like relate mine to A&M. I don't know if that will still like fall under like what she expects.
Yeah.
I specifically chose like the excellence part of the core values, stating that, well, in order to be excellent, we have to know everything or have access to all the knowledge.
And the figure you chose as well.
Yeah.
Anything.
Enrollment. That's crazy. My gosh. So
is
many
that
people at A&M, bro.
Yeah. Is that the figure you want to go with, like the final draft?
That's one of them because it kind of supports one of the things that I brought up.
Yeah, I think it's great, but maybe like another one that is more specific about the academic freedom. Like when I was looking at Lemmy's paper, he has like a fantastic couple graphs on like a like academic freedom index, which could be super useful for like anyone. But I do really like how that one pops back into your argument. It's really well done.
Also, I would say I'm super big on a clear thesis because I think it sets up the rest of the essay. So
yeah,
like you said, it is a rough draft, but like definitely in the first paragraph, I feel like this is what I'm going to be talking about, or these are the points that I'm going to discuss in this essay.
Yeah, my last sentence is supposed to be it, but yeah, looking back, it's not very clear.
If you can get to the point where like you can split it into different paragraphs, it's also like great for just being more clear. And it kind of is already because you got like a conclusion that you could probably expand a little bit on, and then you've got a couple different concepts in like your supporting paragraphs that could be, and then obviously the intro. So I think if you just add a couple breaks there, that'd be good.
Yeah, I would also say maybe you could try to like improve your indentation, or sorry, I mean your essay spacing a little bit. Like try to use 1.5 if you can, so that way it looks more readable also.
Oh, mine is in 1.5.
Oh, okay.
I think it's probably just he's using Arial, which is fine, but it looks a little different than Times New Roman.
I don't like Arial. I thought we couldn't use Times New Roman.
I thought it was just Arial and like
That's
12.1.5 space. That's just I do it on everyone at this point.
Because on the I think like the essay thing, it says that when you go to like essay formation format or whatever, that's exactly it. So that's how I've been doing it, just as an increase.
Gotcha.
This is like a little nitpicky thing. Like you don't have to do it, but I feel like one thing that like makes it look kind of clean is if other than the introduction paragraph, if you press tab before like the first sentence of each paragraph, other than the intro, it kind of like
yeah. As soon as he said indentation, I literally just did it.
Like that, it literally just makes it look so good. I don't know, like I do it on everyone at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
I would
other than that, though, you kind of hit everything.
Something that I think would also be good is if this is personally my opinion, some people don't like to do it, but like the graph that you have, I think it would be more cohesive if you put it within like a paragraph that you're focusing it on. So then you said the graph above. So like there's like a way you can do it if you're using Word where it can kind of go within your paragraph so it looks a little more cohesive with it rather than just like your paragraph and then the picture, if that makes sense.
Like to wrap it around the
wrap it.
Okay.
That's
because that is like the end of your paper, so you don't want it under the words, but putting it like in there could be really good.
I'm definitely gonna add another paragraph after the one that I have on there, but
yeah, all right. I think that one looks great. Move on to
to y'all could do mine if you want.
Yeah, we can do.
I kind of like I've had like a crazy week, so let's see. I kind of like this was like he said, a rough draft. I didn't really go back over it before I turned it. Let me see. I gotta pull it up. There it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I did academic freedom too. I could not go to a single one of them. I couldn't find any other ones either.
Yeah.
You
also used AAUP.
I did. Yeah, I feel like it's like the main one because they're like that professors like associations. Like every article you find about academic freedom references that. At least that I found.
I'm still looking for it. I think the only thing that I'm like, I don't know why it's bothering me. Is like you indented every paragraph besides the first one.
Oh yeah.
There's
like yeah.
That was just like off the bat.
It kind of does throw it off. Yeah. Now that I see it, I don't know why I did that.
And then
let me go ahead and
starting with the question is interesting. It can work, I think, for sure, but I don't think you should do it as like informal. Like you have like the right at the end there. I think like just rewording that, you could totally start with a question, and it does like help start off the essay. But removing the right,
like just saying right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's okay. It's okay. I like it. It's unique. And then the comparing America versus China is super interesting. I like that a lot.
I like that too.
Maybe I guess I'm not completely done, but do you have any words left? Like, do you have some
like for word count?
Yeah, word count. Like it's 650 max.
Yeah, I think I'm at 673. I think the 650 might have been for the rough draft. Like I think for the
you can extend it more. Okay.
I don't know. Let me look at like the final document because I'm over. If
you're at 673, but it includes the caption for your graph.
It does. That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that would count or not.
Is 67 words in itself.
I mean, I could cut it down. There's probably some fluff I could cut back.
I swear the max was like 700.
I mean, it's usually 750 for every paper, I think, but I don't know if it's different for this one.
And what's the minimum? Is it
450?
For this one?
I don't know if that was the rough draft or if that was like the final product. I think the final product might be like 500.
Because it says write a draft essay of 450 to 650 words, but that's the draft.
I can check right now.
I don't see anything about the final essay.
Oh, and then I'm just looking. I guess I'm kind of nitpicking more now, but the second paragraph, like the very beginning, the first sentence, the ability for teachers to be able to investigate with students without being suppressed is what academic freedom is. I think if you like switch that, it might sound better. Like academic freedom is
Okay.
that, rather than
Yeah.
that.
I'm fine. Please nitpick my paper to death because that's always the issue that like on reviews, there's always little things that just sound stupid in my papers. So that's like exactly what I need. Okay, let me highlight that.
Especially when you're looking at it for so long, you don't really realize what you did wrong. So it's like fresh pair of eyes.
I wonder if there's a, do you know if there's any good synonyms for like suppressed? I can't think of any, but I do notice that kind of repeats a lot, which
Yeah, I couldn't.
it's obviously what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but
I'm sure there are, and I could probably go through and just like switch words out.
Yeah, I guess I'd just make a note of that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I don't know.
Suppress is definitely the most formal version of it, but there's subdue, which
Subdue. I feel like that kind of means a little like, I don't know.
It doesn't even really help the repetition problem because it's like the same
extinguish.
Extinguish.
Yeah.
Restrain.
There's not gray substitutes.
Limit.
At that point, I could just leave suppressed. I don't think how many times do I even say it? I wonder. Suppressed.
Control F your paragraph or your essay real quick.
I say it 4 times. That's not too bad.
Oh, okay. I guess it's just kind of.
I think they're all in like the first 2 paragraphs. That's why.
Yeah.
So.
And then I guess other little things. When you reference figure 1 in the second paragraph, it should be capitalized.
Okay, yeah. Let me do that right now. Perfect.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would really do it.
Thank you.
Maybe like if you have some extra stats on like U.S. versus China, because that's my kind of favorite part of this essay. Throw that in, like test scores or something. I don't know. Maybe there's something there.
Look into that. Put that down.
It's going a lot faster than our normal ones.
Okay.
Okay, who's next?
We
so
can do mine.
Me and Josh. So we could, yeah, Josh was.
Should be the second one. The other Josh.
The other Josh, yeah. There we go.
I wasn't able to open up yours because yours is in a docs file.
Oh, you actually can't open it? Hold on.
No.
We went to the same speaker.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Was this one last, or was it like this last Monday?
It was like the last one.
Is this last like Friday at 4 o'clock?
Yeah, I saw that one.
It was like one of the last ones. There was one like right after like 7, but I was like,
yeah.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh. You are great at in-text citations.
That's what I was like, there's a lot of in-text. It's gonna make my essay look so bad.
That's the first thing that stands out.
Who hasn't manually gone it?
Do what?
Do I still need to like put a PDF in or something?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, of course.
I have docs on my laptop, but I'm not on my laptop.
Yeah, I got you. I just put in the text as a PDF.
Like when I opened it, it like let me like stay on Canvas. Like I didn't have to like download anything, so I don't know if it's like maybe it's a browser. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
But, like it just kept me on Canvas and like opened it up as like a separate.
Mine just won't let me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I thought throw in a PDF. Maybe that fixed it. That should be at the bottom of the page. Maybe refresh it.
Oh yeah, I see it. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can open it. Cool. Whoa.
First read through, I mean, like you literally you hit everything. Like
Whoa.
I can't.
Yeah, you're really good at this.
Thank you. Thank you. I think I saw it a lot less as a draft, just straight up. So
Yeah.
I tried to get it all done there because I got to start. We all do have to start focusing on finals and stuff.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get it all out there. But thank you.
Fair.
Did you do what do they call them? Like the little gaps between sentences? I don't know what they're called. I can't think of it.
Oh yeah, the spacing.
Yeah, your spacing. Did
Oh,
you
I
use
did
any?
not. I did not.
Yeah, I was like, it looks a little
Maybe I
like
did.
condensed.
It's a bit down. Yeah, here. Let me check that out. I
Maybe
don't
like
think
I think the max you can do is like 1.5.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I was actually looking at
Yeah, I'm at like 1.15.
Okay, that's
your
good.
essay when I was talking about the spacing earlier. I think I was looking at the wrong Josh's essay when I was talking about spacing.
That does look a lot better, thank you.
The curse of having a common name.
Right. Constant.
I mean, yeah, like you pretty much hit everything.
Yeah, I would give this one straight up.
Yeah.
Like
especially with the
5 star.
rubric that they gave on Perceptive.
Yeah.
This was a tough.
Like, there's nothing.
Nice.
There's nothing I would take
And we
off.
don't have to like, that's what I was asking, since it's like a discussion one, we don't have to like tie that into the Aggie experience. Did you tie it in at any
I don't
way?
think so. Not really, no.
It was like, I don't feel like there really is a way, especially with her talk. There's not really a way to like combine that in any way. So I was hoping that wouldn't like dock points.
Well, the way I thought of it is like there's nothing it's so heavy on like the other part, which is like the environmental science part, that like the Aggie part, it'd be so just ham-fisted into it if I actually was
They
able
could
to
just
get
like
it.
be out of nowhere, like talking about all the science, and then out of nowhere, well, being an Aggie, like what, that didn't tie in at all. So
Right.
When I emailed her, the way I understood it was they like included the Aggie values part for like people that were writing it over academic freedom because like it's kind of hard to if you're talking about academic freedom and you're trying to like include environmental change. Like I think it was just for what kind of paper you're writing. It's just you do this or this. So like that's why I think she changed it. Yeah, she said it says environmental change or Aggie values now. So it's just if you include either one, you'll be fine.
Well,
I understand.
All right.
Mike, yours is good. I like this.
Thank
you. We can give.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all got anything. I don't have anything. I can't lie.
You can do mine next. I hate to follow that, but
Sweet. It's okay. It's okay.
the rest of us treated this as a draft. So
I read this
Yeah.
one. It was good. I actually did like this. Everyone's was great.
Oh, yeah, I thought this was a fun take. I did go over it, and I thought it was like really cool topic.
The only thing I saw that was kind of weird was the graph placement. Not exactly sure how to warp this in because I really do hate vertical images because they're so hard to work with.
I can do that instead of like whatever the wrap text thing is, and I can more build it into the writing.
I always hate doing those because it always shifts everything, and then we have to add the figure. So like the citation.
But yeah, it would probably it would probably look better though if it got wrapped, just because like it's off centered from the citation under it.
Yeah.
Like if you had it on the left, but like wrap text around it, and you just had the citation like centered under it, it would probably look fine.
Worst case scenario,
it's kind of a really weird graphic.
Yeah, if you can't like wrap it, you could always like move it to the center maybe to make it a little less like if the wrap doesn't end up working.
Yeah.
And you could just stretch it out a little bit. I mean, it wouldn't look that bad if you stretched it a little bit.
Yeah, I think if you move it to the center, it would definitely make it look better for sure.
Yeah. Just test out and see whatever one you think makes it look better. Was this an academic talk?
So I went to a nonprofit talk, but then I was like, somehow I have to incorporate this into Aggie values and environmentalism.
Yeah.
So it was an academic talk.
I think you did a good job at tying in, especially with Aggie values, though. It didn't seem like out of place at all.
Okay, that's good.
Because like nonprofit, like, the whole point is being selfless and things like that. So I think that really tied in well.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean, like you did tie it in really well to the 2 points, and I mean, like pretty seamlessly too. It's not like it was forced.
Yeah. What's your word count at right now?
It's like right above the minimum of, I think it's like 475.
That's good. 'Cause I would say, your figure is like really well chosen, but it doesn't have any like reference to it in the text, I would say. So if you like added somewhere in there where you specifically mentioned it,
yeah,
that would be really good.
I put this is just one of many nonprofits to set out to ignite positive change. And those are a bunch of,
that's from the nonprofit.
But I can be like, this is shown down below. Like I'll make it more clear.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. And then like maybe I'd expand the conclusion a little bit.
Okay.
You've got more to say there.
Yeah.
I really like your second paragraph on like all the stuff from the talk. Super. That's very well done. I guess there's a little bit of nitpicks. Let's see.
Oh, don't forget to put the. You can go first. Sorry.
Statement.
Yeah, the writing statement.
Yeah. And then in the intro, you say like nonprofits are oftentimes overlooked yet are essential. I don't actually think you need that second R. I think you just have nonprofits are often overlooked yet essential to many improvements in our society.
And
then,
how do y'all feel about the thesis? Can you find it?
Oh yeah.
And do you understand like what the essay's about?
Yeah. I think that part of the organization is very good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think your thesis stands out, and like, yeah, I can see what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just AI statement there,
and then
the figure a little bit, and then just a little bit of rewording. That one's pretty perfect.
Yeah, literally just play around with the picture. Like every time I write a paper, I have to do that because whatever I get for like evidence, it's always like the worst shape.
Yeah.
So. All right.
Okay, last essay.
Is the last essay?
Is it?
2?
I think we have 2 more. Yeah, we have.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
How much time do we have?
5 minutes.
6 minutes.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Well, I don't think it cuts off, or unless y'all have to go. I don't think it like cuts off or anything.
What time did you start it?
7:30.
Yeah.
Or like 7:32.
Pretty much exactly.
We can just go quick.
I already took a look at Lemmy's, and it's very, very good. So I imagine we won't have much to say about this one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, I wrote down good use of thesis and well organized. That's good for people because when we're doing the reviews, it's like quick reviews. So when you have the good organization.
Yeah. Also, make sure to put the AI statement. I know because like the submission that you put in Canvas, they like check for that. So like if you don't have it, you get docked points. So I'll just be sure you put that in.
Yeah. I just like tagged it as you were talking.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then one thing I noticed right off the bat is I don't think you source the images, like the figures. Do this have a source?
Right. Yeah.
So that you can just throw parentheses into the caption and then put them at the bottom. And that's done.
Okay.
I can't. It looks a little. Is the title slightly smaller than the?
The title is slightly smaller. I was praying no one would notice, but
yeah, well, you're trying to fit in the figures.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I didn't want it to be like 2 lines. I just like made it smaller, but I will definitely fix that since it's noticeable.
Yeah. The information you provided is super good. Is this Joy Alonzo? Is that right? Joy
Yeah.
Alonzo. That's crazy. I
Appreciate it.
had no idea. Um, and then I guess in like your thesis statement, and prevent wrong history, maybe wrongful history, or maybe a different
Okay.
word. Um, yeah.
Okay. Got you.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
Is there a reason why, like when you say Chevron and ConocoPhillips, is there a reason why Conoco is italicized and the
There
rest aren't?
shouldn't be. No, there shouldn't be. Okay, there we go.
All right.
That was good.
All right.
Like it. Like it.
Appreciate
All
it.
right.
Oh, hanging indent on the works cited, nitpicky.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Good catch.
You know what? You're gonna literally say it on mine. I did not do that. I did not. Guys, literally go easy on mine. I put it together all yesterday and I was like, oh crap. And I have like so many finals.
Mhm.
I get it.
No, that's okay.
They get
It's
it.
just
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fresh on my mind because I've been writing my English paper, so we have to do a bunch of that stuff. So
Mhm.
Okay, I got Brianna's open.
Yep.
I didn't finish it, so there's not a conclusion on it. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And then I
it
still have to add
looks. Yeah. Wait, you still have to add what?
like my bias, like their unbiased bias, things like that for the speaker. I haven't added that one yet either.
The layout is good,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I will say.
I
If
opened
there's
it.
any way you could split up the middle paragraph into two, I think that would be good.
Yeah. I started going on a rant and I was like, this is kind of long, so gotta condense that or split it.
I opened it up on a Google Doc and it popped up a few minor spelling things
Probably.
like kind of below the image, kind of like in that paragraph.
Okay.
Maybe
Dell
Apple Watches. Gotta be
Yeah,
capitalized.
firefighters.
Oh yeah, fighters.
And then,
Negative.
yeah, just all of y'all be careful with the AI writing statement because I've had points docked off and I just don't want that to happen.
The only one I've ever forgot on that one was the first essay, and she was like, "It's fine, like it's the first one." So
yeah.
Do you know if like if that applies for perceptive? Because I actually went ahead and turned in mine yesterday.
I don't think it does. No.
you can always
It's just-
resubmit it.
You can
Yeah.
resubmit
I've done
Unperceptive?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you just have to like you go in and you like replace it. Like it says replace it. You just go
It'll
and put
stay
your new
open
one.
until it's due because I did that. Like I submitted it without the AI and then I added it and I replaced it later.
Yeah.
So
Same.
as long as it's before like the deadline, which is this Saturday, you'll be fine.
Yeah. So you're good.
The conclusion,
Oh, it's not.
it kind of just
It's like,
ends.
yeah, I did finish it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, no, that one's not done.
Yeah.
I got started on it and I didn't add it. So I still have to add my bias in there and then finish out my conclusion.
Okay, yeah.
Other than that, though, this is good too.
I like
Yeah,
the
the
format.
Mhm.
That looks good.
I like how you wrapped the text. Cool.
Yeah, I love rapping. It's like, it's tough.
Yeah, the last sentence of the second paragraph, maybe just change opposed to like versus, because I think it means the same thing, but I think that sounds better.
Okay.
Also, I would say it seems like your topic sentences could be more apparent
Okay.
because it looks like you go right into the facts, but like the topic sentence you could use to signify to the reader like what points you're hitting on the rubric.
Okay.
She really is on top of her game right now.
think this is
Overall, looks good. Just some
Yeah.
spelling things and conclusion.
Everything you've written so far is very great.
Very factual based.
Oh, I guess last thing I would say is whenever you reference, it should be Dr. Jean.
Oh, you're right.
So at the beginning, you say like So-Ming, or you shouldn't say Dr. So-Ming Chung. You should say like So-Ming Chung, PhD. But since you're doing like the apostrophe S, maybe just Dr. Chung, and then managed by Dr. Chung. So,
And yeah, hanging indents on the works cited.
Yeah.
good catch. And AI statement.
I'm glad that they had us do this though, because it actually did help. Okay, there's a lot of things being fixed.
Yeah, just seeing other people's essays too, kind of a good basis.
Yeah. All y'all's essays were great though. I liked all y'all's, so I think y'all will be fine.
Great.
But
and we don't have a quiz this week, right?
I don't know why she put that in the announcement. I was so confused.
I don't think
we
so.
haven't even just started the unit. It says it's due next Friday. So
okay.
I think she just kind of
Yeah.
Make sure you get your feedback stuff done as well.
Yeah, and then actually submit this by Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. If y'all, I don't got anything else.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Same.
Or when's our next? Wait, do we have another meeting, or is this it?
I think this
is it.
Last one.
Yeah, I think this is my first meeting also. I think I missed the last one.
Yeah.
I think the last one was just extra credit anyways.
Yeah, it was
which
optional.
They
It
haven't
was.
been put in yet, so. But yeah,
Well, it's nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, nice meeting y'all. I'll send y'all the video. I usually just upload it to YouTube because it's the easiest. So I'll send y'all the link when it's done.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Perfect. Yay.
all right.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See y'all.